Doppelgangers in sports, Kliff Kingsbury and Ryan Gosling, of course. And then there's Mike Tomlin and Omar Epps. We know all about it. Everyone has one. But what about the new guys, the recruits? Who do they mirror? Hey everyone, welcome to our Campus Insiders studios. I'm Shae Peppler, and to discuss doppelgangers among top recruits, we welcome in our recruiting analyst from Scout.com, Allen Trieu. And Allen, let's start with Khalil McKenzie, a defensive tackle that has Tennessee as a front runner. Who does he remind you of in the NFL?
Well, it's surprising that I can't find many NFL players who are as big and as athletic as he is. He's 345 pounds, but moves like a smaller guy. But he compares favorably to Dontari Poe, who was a first-round draft pick, made the Pro Bowl this year, because you think 345 pounds, I'm just going to play him on the nose, he's going to take up space. But both of these guys can actually move around, make plays in the backfield, and are athletic enough to play like a smaller guy. So the difference there, Dontari was a little bit of a late bloomer. Khalil's been a top-rated recruit for the last 3 years, but they have very similar size and skill sets.
Well, Allen, let's head to the offensive line now. Martez Ivy, lineman out of Florida. We'll find out Wednesday where he's heading. What do you think of his game?
Well, it reminds me a lot of a guy named Tyron Smith, who entered USC as a 265-pound, undersized but athletic offensive tackle that looked more like a tight end, and in a few years had developed into a first-round pick and is now one of the NFL's best tackles for the Cowboys. I think that's the same trajectory Martez is going to take. Needs to put on some weight, but you can't teach the athleticism and the feet that he has, and I think he's potentially going to be a first-round pick like Smith someday.
Wow, okay. Well, how about a skill position? LJ Scott is a running back out of Ohio. Allen, who does his game compare to in the NFL?
Well, he reminds me of a lot of a guy that Michigan State fans are going to remember, Le'Veon Bell. It wasn't that long ago that they had a 230-pound back who could do a lot of things out of the backfield, run people over, but also make you miss and catch the ball out of the backfield. That's what LJ can do as well, and he's going to Michigan State, where I think a lot of Spartan fans are hoping he has a similar career to Le'Veon's.
Yeah, I remember some of those leaps Le'Veon Bell had. I wonder if he's got those as well. Finally, a quarterback, Allen. Kyler Murray has been making headlines leading up to National Signing Day, going back and forth between A&M and Texas. Seems he has officially decided on the Aggies. Who does he remind you of?
Well, every high school quarterback in the country that is 6 foot and under likes to say that they're Russell Wilson, but Kyler actually has a lot of similarities to Russell, not only because he isn't the tallest guy out there, but because he can still make all the throws on the field at that height. He can escape, make plays on the run, keep plays alive when things break down, but he can also still stand in the pocket at that size and make all the throws you need to from that spot. So Kyler's one of the highest ranked quarterbacks in the country. We had Russell Wilson as a 2-star. We learned our lesson to not judge a book by his height, by his cover, and that's why we have Kyler ranked so high.
Some generous comparisons coming from Allen Trieu. Thanks so much for the insight.
Absolutely, Shae. Thanks.
And for more surrounding National Signing Day, that is Wednesday, February 4th, we've got you covered right here on CampusInsiders.com. Stick with us. We'll see you next time.